We're not going to die. We're not going to die. You see it? Hey, Rachel, we're not going to die. Leah, go move. Leah, move. I want to see what. Rachel, we're not going to. Leah, get out of the way. Get the slaves out of Rachel, we're not going to die. Hey, you freaks. Welcome to Joel Reads Bible. I'm Joel, and I'm reading the Bible so you don't have to. I'm trying to keep this really interesting and fantastic, so I'm starting to do voices. But anyway, we're here with Genesis chapter 33. It's a short chapter, so hopefully this won't take us too long, because who needs to sit around for 20 minutes hearing the word of God? Who wants it? We're not in church. Just to get you up to speed, but I know you've already been paying attention. Last episode, Esau was on the way with 400 men to probably annihilate his piece of garbage younger brother Jacob, who stole his father's blessing. We're going to see what happens. We're going to jump right into it. Please subscribe and please like the video, and please leave a comment if you disagree with anything that I say, or you think you have a better joke. All right, here we go. Chapter 33. Jacob looked up, and there was Esau coming with his 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the two maidservants, who are unnamed now because they're just slaves that had children for him. It doesn't say that. He put the maidservants and their children in front. Of course, they're going to get the arrows first. Leah and her children next. Yeah, big surprise. And Rachel, favorite, very hot. She's very hot. And Joseph in the rear. He probably put something in Rachel's rear too. The Bible doesn't shy away from favoritism, and that is great. You know, God has favorites, Jacob has favorites, and he's like, if someone's going to die, it's going to be the servants and their kids, or the ugly one and her kids, and hopefully they'll kill them and we'll be able to stop some of them before, or maybe Rachel and Joseph will be able to get away because they're, main characters. He himself went on ahead and bowed down to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. But Esau ran to meet Jacob and, embraced him. Did I not call that last episode? Did I not call that it was going to be a surprise? He threw his arms around his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Esau probably wept because he was like, you know what? This whole birthright thing and this whole blessing thing is just a lot of superstitious bullshit. And we've taken this nonsense that we've been indoctrinated with, and we've used it as some sort of like divisive thing to split us apart when none of it's real. These were just words Dad said. They're just make-believe. It's theatrics. It doesn't matter. And I got my back up and I freaked out. You're my brother and we're separated over this nonsense. So yeah, I'm going to hug you and I'm going to cry because we've lost 20 years. We were split up over this stupid blessing. And Jacob's probably weeping because he's like, we're not going to die. We're not going to die. You see it? Hey, Rachel, we're not going to die. Leah, go move. Leah, move. I want to see what. Rachel, we're not going to. Leah, get out of the way. Get the slaves out of Rachel, we're not going to die. Then Esau looked up and saw the women and children. Who are these with you? He asked. Jacob answered, they are the children God has graciously given your servant. Then the maidservants and their children approached and bowed down. Next, Leah and her children came and bowed down. Last of all came Joseph and Rachel, and they too bowed down. Esau asked, what do you mean by all these droves I met? To find favor in your eyes, my lord, he said. But Esau said, I already have plenty, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself. This is the theme of the Bible so far. Every wronged person is an innocent victim who actually turns out to be a sweet guy. Esau was screwed around. That's it. Something was taken from him because he married the wrong women. He's a victim. But look how nice he is. Look how sweet he is. Hagar, she did nothing wrong. She was great. Abimelech, he got screwed around too. The wombs of his women were closed. He was like, your God is the best God. Pharaoh, same thing. Everyone that is the victim here, I feel like the narrative wants us to dislike them, or at least we want Abraham to win, Isaac to win, Jacob to win. We want Jacob to beat Esau. We want to not like Esau. He's just like, I just love you. I'm just going to forgive you. Don't give me anything. I'm rich. I'm also rich. We're all rich. There's some people that are reading this going like, oh, there's got to be some reason to hate Esau. God doesn't like him. Maybe that's good enough. Can we just not like him because God doesn't like him? No, please, said Jacob. If I have found favor in your eyes, accept these gifts from me. For to see your face is like seeing the face of God now that you have received me favorably. And by the way, I've seen the face of God, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I wrestled him. Well, you noticed this limp? Yeah, no, he touched my hip. It was a cheap shot because he was not able to overpower me. I was winning in the wrestling match because I thought he wanted to, Well, remember that story we learned about Sodom. Great grandpa Abe told us about, his brother Lot. Well, it was like that, I thought. So I was really scared. But no, he was just wrestling me for fun, I guess. But he couldn't win. He couldn't win. No, but I'm spry. I know I don't look big, but I'm spry. So eventually the guy just touched my hip. Well, now I've got this limp. Turned out it was God. Yeah, saw him face to face, didn't die. I don't know if there's a rule where if you do see God face to face, you will die. But if that ever comes up, this is definitely a contradiction to that. But right now I'm feeling the same way about you, Esau, because you don't want to kill me. And I thought you would. If roles were reversed, I'd find a way to screw you over. Please accept the present that was brought to you, for God has been gracious to me, and I have all I need. I kind of screwed Laban for some stuff, but anyway. And because Jacob insisted, Esau accepted it. Then Esau said, let us be on our way. I'll accompany you. But Jacob said to him, my Lord knows that the children are tender, and I must care for the ewes and cows that are nursing their young. If they are driven hard just one day, all the animals will die. All of them. All the animals will die. Every single one of them. So let my Lord go on ahead of his servant. He's already sick of Esau. He's like, I don't really want to hang out with him. He's still very masculine. The one thing about Esau is it's toxic masculinity. He's the hunter. He's got all the hair. He's very, oh, you're my brother. I love you. And I'm more of the sensitive. I'm a lover. Okay. I've got a lot of wives and they love me. They're crazy about me because I'm very sensitive. I'm a sensitive lover. I'm good in bed, and I don't really want to spend time with this guy. He's just a little bit boorish for me, if I'm honest. So, you know what? Go on ahead of your servant, me, while I move along slowly at the pace of the droves before me, and that of the children, until I come to my Lord in Seir. Esau said, then let me leave some of my men with you. He's got 400. And why are they there? Just to greet him. And just to, hey, help out if necessary. Esau's a hero. I don't know why Jacob doesn't like him. And by the way, maybe all this toxic masculinity is actually a good thing. Because look at Esau's a real man, and look what he has to offer. 400 men? But why do that? Jacob asked. Just let me find favor in the eyes of my Lord. I don't want anything from you. Just like me. I just want you to like me, and that's good enough, and then go away. So that day Esau started on his way back to Seir. Jacob, however, went to Succoth, where he built a place for himself and made shelters for his livestock. That is why the place is called Succoth. After Jacob came from Padan Aram, he arrived safely in the city of Shechem in Canaan and camped within sight of the city. For 100 pieces of silver he bought from the sons of Hamor, the father of Shechem, the plot of ground where he pitched his tent. There he set up an altar and called it El Elohe Israel. Another fun chapter. This was a short one, but it was really exciting. I really enjoyed this one. There was a lot of great dialogue that I made up between Esau and Jacob, which made it better. I think it made it better. I think there's ways to improve this. And I don't know if it's wrong to add things or take away from it. If we took some stuff out and added some stuff, it could make this book way better. Listen, if you're having a good time, I'm having a good time. So subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified, and like this video. And please leave me a comment telling me some jokes. But if you have to argue about what I got wrong and how I'm making fun of God, I don't know. Did I make fun of God in this one? I feel like God's taking a back seat to this story. These are more like folk tales to me. God isn't quite front and center. I mean, he did wrestle with Jacob. What did that do? That wasn't anything much. He didn't flood the world. You know what I mean? Like there was a bigger scope earlier where he was doing bigger things. And here it's just like, oh, God's found favor. God this, God's great. And God's just like, let me know if you're good. You just let me know if you need anything. Okay, no, that's fine. Is anyone wicked? I could do, okay. Are you dealing with the Laban thing? Because I could always close wounds. Oh, all right. Well, I'll just hang out then. You guys got this? Okay, cool. Is there a way that we don't want Esau to have the blessing? Oh, you guys have figured that out. Okay, thanks, Rebecca. All right, I'll just wait. I'll just wait it out. God's just not as necessary lately. Anyway, we'll see what happens in a few days in chapter 34. I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. Hey, listen. Bye.